Hey, this is Devin.
And I am Kevin.
And this is going to be game number 2, University of Maryland versus the U.S. Naval Academy.
Nice probe split.
Yeah, we've got down here on the bottom right, we've got the silver level Protoss Mickey D on Shakura's Plateau. And on the top left, we have the diamond level Zerg Frog Legs.
Yeah, interesting thing to note about this matchup, our original Zerg player actually couldn't make it, so Devin had to go and pull Frog Legs out.
It was an interesting day because we're sitting in our little chat channel and we have no one to play. Does anyone know anybody who can play?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I could possibly find someone. So I call up Frog Legs here and I say, hey dude, can you come up and play StarCraft right now? And he goes, yeah, I mean, I just got back from DC and I'm coming up to my room right now. I guess I could play, but I'm really hungry and I have to use the bathroom. So he was like a little bit out of it when he came to play, and it was hysterical trying to watch him like function.
Yeah, and pile on down already. Somebody is probably gonna fast expand pretty soon.
It looks like a fast expand coming from Mickey D. This is very standard against Zerg these days because they have no real way to break that front. Especially on a map like Shakura's, where the natural has such a small choke that you can wall off so easily. And at the same time, Froglegs, opting not to scout yet, decides that he doesn't exactly want to check those bases yet. But at the same time, if he scouted this fast expansion, he could get a fast expansion of his own. Instead, opting for the 14 gas.
Yes, he has an Overlord coming here, but it's going to take a while.
Yeah, so with the 14 gas, we can probably see some early speed. He's got a 14 pool going down. And as some people may know, if you build the extractor before your pool, you can get exactly 100 gas by the time that pool finishes and research metabolic boost for those Zerglings. It's very good for scouting the front, especially against Protoss.
Yep, and looks like he brought 2 probes over. Maybe he's gonna do some cheesy
cannon
stuff.
Rushing, some.
Well, but he does have pretty good Overlord placement, so he should be fine from all this stuff.
He does see his front. He might have seen the 2 probes come in. He did see that there is no base in the top right.
Yeah, no base here, so he knows that.
He sent out that scout. It's already at the middle of the map. It's almost there. And, no, that's not a scout. So
he didn't send a scout yet.
Froglegs has still not sent out his scout.
He is suspicious about those, these probes right here.
Yep. Anyway. Barring some incredible lag, that's just now.
I thought it was gone.
Just now starting to crop up.
All right,
anyway,
we're fine.
So the scout now just leaving for Froglegs.
Good awareness. I like that.
Mickey D still only at 16 supply. He did throw down that Nexus incredibly early. It was actually a 14 Nexus. He actually cut several probes so that he could get that Nexus down, getting it before a cannon, getting it before a gateway. So it was very interesting. Oh, and the hero drone stopping that gateway. But the gateway,
totally on purpose.
Gateway does now go down for Mickey D. So far, it looks pretty standard from both players. Zerg with the standard 14 gas, 14 pool, getting his speed fast, getting a queen, gearing up for an expansion soon. Meanwhile, Protoss with the fast expansion, just now getting a gateway and getting cannons at his natural.
Yeah, finally take his natural few lanes to come out and do some scouting.
And that's way behind. You never want to be behind on bases as a Zerg player.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it looks like Protoss is already pulling ahead in the economic sector, and double gas coming down, and his natural is just finishing, so he will actually have a much higher economy than the Zerg.
Yeah, it's tough to say how this could turn out currently because Froglegs is just getting really far behind really fast. But at the same time, Mickey D is struggling with getting units out. He's just now finished his gateway, and it's the 5-minute mark. He has a cannon there to protect, but had Froglegs decided to mass Zerglings and Speedlings, he could have made a nice run by early.
Oh, it looks like he walled it off, though. Good decision.
Yeah, nice job. He's walling it off. And Froglegs decided to get a really fast 3rd now in the lower left corner of Shakura's. It's a very interesting decision. Yeah, and now he is supply blocked, actually. He's at 26 of 26 supply. He needs to make an Overlord soon, or just rely on those hatcheries for supply.
Yeah, and looks like if Froglegs actually brought his lanes a little earlier, he would have been able to do a little harassment here. Would have been pretty good. Get back from the deficit, I would say.
So it's very interesting so far. The 2 players about even in food. Froglegs trying to take a bunch of bases, so maybe a little bit behind in food. But also, just now building 8 drones at the same time now that that Overlord's finished. And he'll get supply blocked very quickly again if he doesn't make another Overlord.
29 to 19. Wow.
Wow, Protoss is way ahead in the Harvesters.
Yeah, this is like not something you usually see. Usually the Zerg would take the initiative to get that economic lead, but
well, I think the fact that he was supply blocked, you know, he had to make
that
really all at once.
That really put him behind a lot.
And just now starting to, you know, saturate his natural, get some wings up, you know, and Mickey D already has great saturation at both bases and enough supply to last, you know, 3 more rounds of units.
Yep, getting that lair right now. Still no tech, only 1 gas.
Yeah, he's sticking with Lings for now, getting a Spine Crawler as front. His 3rd base is just finished, but he hasn't begun to saturate it yet. Supply blocked again as he's getting another Overlord out.
This is really putting him behind.
Yeah, he's falling way behind at this point. I believe that Mickey D is just getting a nice economic advantage, which you never want to see. Again, building 6 drones at once for Frog Leg.
Oh, is this 6 gates for Mickey D? Yes, it is.
Getting the 6 gate. This looks like this is going to be a 2-base 6 gate timing push. Frog Leg's now sending in his Overlord.
We'll be able to see it.
He knows he's going to have to defend against this. I believe at this point he's going to start putting down a Roach Warren, maybe Hydralisk Den, try and get that tech so he can fight off this attack. If he relies mostly on Lings, he's going to need to saturate his econ very quickly first.
Yeah, and really good scouting here. Scouts this 3rd, and where's he going? Oh,
he's going to try and build a nice little proxy pylon for some harassment. Frogleg's making 22 Zerglings, but at the same time supply blocking himself. And and making a Baneling nest.
Banelings, I'm not sure that's the best decision against a 6 gate, especially if Mickey D goes for a Stalker heavy composition.
Yeah, Baneling's not exactly the best against Stalkers.
Looks like this Overlord just went right through everything. He didn't even bother.
He didn't even get attacked. That's because Warp Gate not even being initiated on these gateways yet. Just relying solely on their production.
Sentry's not the highest DPS unit either.
Your computer not the highest FPS unit either.
Oh yeah, I don't know why. It should be fine. Closed quite a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
he spotted this proxy.
There the pylon finally goes down.
Yep.
But, you know, Mickey D doing a good job taking that Xel'Naga tower. Frogleg still being supply blocked, just now ending that. He was at 54 supply for a long time. Still staying even with Mickey D, and if we look at the army tab, you know...
Yeah, he's starting to build up. He's getting ready for the attack.
But at the same time, you know, Froglegs is only making mineral-heavy units. You know, he's only making Spine Crawlers and Zerglings, and I think he needs more than that in order to pull off the 6-gate attack.
Wow, these 3 cells are doing some damage.
There he goes. He's researching Overlord speed. I think his plan is to get these Banelings and do drops, but at the same time he's getting...
That could be devastating. Yes, I'm really surprised why he hasn't gotten any higher tech. Yeah, that would be pretty appropriate.
The only thing I see down are those Evo chambers, and look at that, Mickey D having to kill off the Cybernetic core so he can get his units out.
These Zealots do not like this Cyber core.
Very great strategy by Frogleg. Trick your opponent into killing off his own Cybernetic core. Oh my goodness, 15 drones just being made for Froglegs. He's really having trouble with those supply blocks, but at the same time, if those were all Zerglings, he could be able to hold off this attack that's about to come in. There's a whole bunch of Stalkers being made, and a whole bunch of Zealots. Oh my goodness, that army is huge. Mickey D already 8 supply in front of his opponent, and at the same time, Frogleg is not making units, not making drones. Decided to go with drones, even though he sees this attack coming. I'm not sure if that's the best decision.
Yeah, he still doesn't... What's he working with? He's just working with, like, an okay handful of Lings, but that's not going to do much against this growing bigger and bigger gateway army.
If it's good luck for Froglegs, Mickey D was just supply block, just now finishing a pylon, but with a 6-gate, you need multiple pylons. You're going to be working in 12 food at a time.
And let's say this Overseer will see the push.
Is not going to get attacked. My peaceful Overseer, they don't attack peaceful units. They don't attack the peaceful queen, just the Zerglings.
Parking here for a bit.
Yeah, there they go. Now they're focusing that queen, moving over. The drone's running away to that bottom corner.
Probably going to get cornered.
Yeah, they could get cornered up there if they're not careful. All the Stalkers and the Zealots come up there. The Zerglings and Banelings over on the far side not deciding whether or not to attack.
Being a little indecisive. 3rd goes down.
20 Zerglings on the way, possibly waiting on melee level 1 to finish. Protoss deciding not to chase after those drones, but at the same time, at that 4th base, getting a hatchery.
Wow, that doesn't seem like a good decision. He really should be pumping out more units Well, he does have a decent amount of leans.
There
If
he
he can
goes.
get the good surround, he could be able to clean this up.
Losing an Overlord, getting into the red. If he could get a really nice surround, that would be perfect for him. But however, Mickey D saw those lanes. He's making more and more zealots. And now
comes the huge engagement.
And here comes the spine crawlers. They're going to try and engage. Nice Baneling explosion, but they can't get a good surround.
Yeah, it's really bad for Lings to be engaging on a choke because what they really need is that surface area to do damage. And not to mention, the Stalkers also took a lot of damage from the Banelings. Not the optimal position to be in.
But I think there are too many zealots left over. They took out the rest of the lanes, probably with the LOL. He's not very happy about this. He's down 40 supply at this point. It's not even close anymore.
Yeah. This natural is definitely going to go down. What's he have back at his base? Desperation, Spine Crawlers, and Banelings.
Maybe another Peaceful Overseer. Maybe it won't get shot down.
Yeah, maybe. Have a changeling. And yeah, maybe this could come into play later. Who knows?
Yeah, if he starts mining there, I think he could. There's a bunch of Banelings coming in. They're all trying to morph in, and now they're getting shot at. And the Banelings come in, and the explosion.
They do a decent amount of damage, but there's still a lot of units here, and
way too many.
He's not gonna be able to hold.
I think we're gonna be seeing GG pretty soon.
Yeah.
There's nothing coming out for Frogos. There's not enough units. Pulling drones off the line to attack. I don't think
this is all desperation.
Yeah, there's nothing left you can do. GG from Froglegs. That's going to be a win for the Naval Academy, making it 1-1.
All right, and he's not even mining at his expand.
He decided not to mine. In fact, those drones look like they were made there. It looks like
they? Oh yeah, it's like if you forget the
rallied.
Yeah, if you forget the rally.
Anyway, so.
Oh man, I would like to mention that Game 3 actually never really happened. Because Game 3 in the CSL is a 2v2 series, but Naval Academy's 2's team actually never showed up, so by default it was a forfeit. So we'll be moving on to Game 4.